All right, hello, beautiful people. So I'm going to start this bad boy all by myself because I really think that these are going to be valuable moving forward, and we got to start somewhere. If people don't know about it, then it will never happen. So let me stop my music. So, stop this because otherwise I'll just keep dancing, and I know that you didn't watch this recording, or I guess it's a recording because there's nobody on with me. It's okay. I know that life is full, and I did have many people mention that this time just didn't work for them. I'm on Pacific Standard Time, and this time worked for me. But I do realize that for those on Pacific Standard Time, you might still be at work, which makes this a little bit difficult to hop on. So, so for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tamara, and I am one of the coaches on the Empower Squad. I have been a coach now for 4 years, it's almost 4.5 years. So I started in January of 2015. A little bit of history about me. I single mom, 3 kids. I run the business with my girlfriend Clarissa. And over the course of having my kids, so I have 3, and I gained and lost over 350 pounds. And that was a lot to put my body through. My first pregnancy, I actually gained 75 pounds. I was on bed rest for just over 2 months. It was Christmas time, and what do you do when you're on bed rest at Christmas? You eat, right? Because everyone brings you food. And so 75 pounds was a lot. And then after she was born, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't losing weight. And I realized now that my venti frappuccino didn't really help every day, right? So yes, I did not know a ton about nutrition. But what I found over the years for me was that the more active I was, the healthier food my body craved. So I actually ended up losing all the weight before I started coaching. I put on weight with coaching because I was really gaunt and skinny, and it doesn't suit my frame at all. And it wasn't healthy. And now I've learned how to eat to fuel my body, and it's one of the best feelings ever. So I thought what I would do today is, because I've had a couple of new coaches and clients reach out and just ask, like, how do I begin the process? Normally what Clarissa and I do, and I know that for many coaches on the team, we start our clients, our coaches off with the 21-day fix. And there is a reason for this. With the 21-day fix, if you're someone who already has fitness in your life, then you're going to hop into it and have no problems with that program. It's 3 weeks, it's over, and you can move on to something else. If you're someone who doesn't have fitness in your life, it is such an excellent introduction to a fitness routine with as little commitment as possible. 30 minutes a day, 1 set of weights, a little space. I do it in my kitchen here. You don't need much in order to have success. You get a yoga day, you get a Pilates day. So it's not like you don't have access to those kind of rest days. And you can do yoga with your kids. You can do Pilates with your kids. Like, you can do it anywhere. And that's one of the best things about this. And if you follow the fitness with the nutrition, on average, over the last 4.5 years, if you follow the fitness with the nutrition, we have seen approximately 7 to 15 pounds weight loss in that first 3 weeks. Again, if you're on a weight loss journey. I put on weight, but I needed to put on weight because I wasn't eating enough food. All right, so what I thought I would do is I would just share with you how you would get started, or how you would, if you're a coach on the team, how you would help one of your clients get started. And even if you have someone that wants to pick a different fitness program, we really, really recommend that you stick with the Portion Fix program instead of going from nutrition plan to nutrition plan, because it becomes a lifestyle. And the biggest thing with this is that we are not on a diet. We are not restricting. I still enjoy food. I went on the weekend to visit my parents, and I had 3 beers sitting around the campfire. Did I feel guilty about it? No, not at all. All right, because I know that I didn't eat as many carbs that day. I know it's only once in a while. The next day, you move on. Instead of beating ourselves up because we had 2 cookies and then eating the whole rest of the bag and saying, oh, I'm a failure, and starting over on Monday. Okay, so this becomes a lifestyle. It becomes easy to measure. It becomes easy to say, oh, I think I have maxed out on my carbs, so I'm going to stick with the veggies and the protein for dinner tonight, right? So things become simple, and it never feels like a diet. I hate the word diet for that exact reason, because this is a lifestyle. So generally, I recommend everyone start with the portion fix. And I will put in a little disclaimer there. If you have the To Be Mindset program, because that program is so much geared for emotional eating and creating different patterns in your brain to help you not emotionally eat, you're going to follow that one for whatever fitness program you're doing, okay? So I will tend to gear my talk today to the portion fix program. So what's going to happen? I'm going to share my screen really quickly here, and I will show you how you can access the information. So you're going to log into your Beachbody On Demand, and you can do this on the app as well. All of the information is right there. And here's the new 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme in real time. I don't know if the old ones they're still there as well. All right, so if I was to go and just click on 21-day fix, I'm going to get the overview, the workout list, and the program materials. I'm going to hop over to the program materials. I'm going to go down to the nutrition. You can see all of your food lists are here. And I'm going to go to the eating plan that I want. Do I want the regular eating plan, or do I want the vegan-friendly eating plan? I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. I tend to eat more of a vegetarian diet, but because I eat meat, I need to click on this one. And it's going to take me to the eating plan and how I then calculate how much food and fuel my body needs, right? So I can go through this, look really quickly at it, and then she's going to explain how the containers work. And this is very much based on counting macros, but we don't need to know the formulas and all of that for measuring and counting, right? So, so you're going to find, your caloric baseline. You're going to find your maintenance. So for me, for example, if I'm not on a weight loss journey, I'm going to be more in my maintenance calories. If I want to be in deficit calories, then I'm going to find my calorie target here. And I am on plan B. So my plan B is here. I get 4 greens, 3 purples, 4 reds, 3 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 4 spoons. And that's what I eat every day. I'm actually currently doing time nutrition. So, well, I'm still implementing it because I do have a hard time with the fitness because I teach fitness classes. So I'm always kind of confused as to when I have 2 workouts in a day, what I should be doing. But this is how I figure out how much my body is going to need in terms of food. And what often happens when people get started is they freak out because you get these containers, and like Clarissa, she was like, oh my God, I'm going to starve to death. And then you actually go to implement it, and it's so much food that you realize that how much you were under eating. And all of us are guilty of that, which is mind-blowing. But then we'll sit down and have like a huge meal, which does nothing except for stretch our stomach and make us then crave more food, right? So you definitely want to work on getting all of these containers in. For me, to sit down and eat 4 servings of veggies throughout the day is really, really hard. So I make sure that one of my servings of veggies is in my shake, at least one serving is in my shake. I put spinach in there. I've done frozen butternut squash in there, kale, and just get it in however you can. Okay, so you want to definitely focus on your eating plan, regardless of which program you are following. Okay, so that's the first thing that I wanted to just touch on there. And it's not going to be something that you will figure out right away. It's not going to be something that you're just going to jump into and you'll get it right away. It's going to be a lot of trial and error. There are a couple of tracking systems. So if you have iOS, so if you have an Apple phone or an iPhone, you can get the app, the Nutrition Plus app, the one that's right there. And you can actually track there where you can put in how many containers and things you need in a day. So if you can see, right, mine are already there. I personally hate being on this because I'm on it for business, so I never use my phone. There's also a 21-day fix tracker you can use. I simply do, I'm going to show you this, and I write out. And because I'm on time nutrition, mine is a little bit different. I write it out, but before I was on Time Nutrition, you guys will see right there that I have 4 greens, 3 purples, 4 reds, 3 yellows, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 4 spoons. And I literally fill them in as I eat them throughout the day. So this, because I have my book with me all the time, I'm totally a paper and pen person. That's what works for me. You really have to experiment and play around with the system that works best for you, right? So that was one of the things. The other thing is, I'm going to talk specifically about like getting started, is start your program and finish it, okay? Start and that doesn't mean, obviously life happens and we would prefer you to finish the 21-day fix in 21 days, because that's what's going to, these programs are designed by trainers who know what they're doing, right? They know how to design programs. They know, it's like you have your own personal trainer and your own nutrition coach in your house, plus you have us being your like motivator and your accountability partner and your support system, right? So follow the program as best you can, especially in the beginning. Because if you don't, if you're just like trying this and trying that, and maybe this day you're going to do 2B mindset, and then you're going to do that, you're not going to see the results. You're not going to create those new normals. And then you're really going to struggle with belief in the programs, and they work. They absolutely work. So we actually have a coach on our team who is one of the finalists in the Beachbody. I'm going to give her a shout out right now. For the big contest at the end that we do every single summer when we go to our coach summit. Excuse me for 2 seconds here, just while I pull up her, because Kendra has completely changed her life. Why can I not find it now? Here we go. Completely changed her life. And it didn't happen overnight. It's something that she's worked really, really, really hard on. Oh, please say that it's here. I'm not finding it. So let me go see if it's in the photos. Here. So there's our Kendra. She lost 126 pounds in 2 years. And she's one of the finalists, and she's done this with Beachbody programs. So they work. You just need to actually start it and finish it. And that's when if you're struggling with the starting and finish it, that's when you lean out on us. So I did have another couple of questions, and one of them was, give me 2 secs here, just about different protein options. So for me, like, because I mentioned, like, I do eat meat, but not on a regular basis. Some of my regular protein options are Greek yogurt, protein pancakes. I have eggs almost every day. But my biggest one is Shakeology, because that's a no-brainer for me. Not only am I getting the protein, but my body is then getting the vitamins, minerals, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, things like that that aren't in our food anymore. For those, you know, one of the co-formulators of Shakeology struggles with an autoimmune disorder, and that's why she created it. It was because our bodies our cells are screaming at us because they're not getting the nourishment that they need, and that's why Shakeology. So for me, that's a no-brainer. I like the canned tuna. What else do I have for proteins? So anyway, if you have suggestions about proteins, that would be really, really helpful. There is the list in there, but I do know that sometimes it is challenging to get them in. But you definitely want to try to do that. And I think that was all I had in terms of questions. For those of you that are brand new, I am going to show you again my screen, because once you're in here, you're going to see the calendar. So you'll have your workout calendar, which you can click on, and it's going to show you, you know, your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if you wanted to do the bonus. And then in this one, they've actually mixed it up. So there's a different order, your bonuses, and then there's doubles for that last week, if you want to. It's not mandatory. So what I often do is I take a screenshot of this and just save it as a favorites in my phone so I can look at it and see what my next workout is. And then when you're in the program, workout list, they're all right here. So you've got your week 1 is right there. And then week 2 is probably in the right order, right? Week 3 there, and then bonus workout is Obsessed with Fix, which ties in 80-day obsession with 21-day fix. So the programs themselves are really self-explanatory. There's a sample workout. Usually you can go to most of the programs, and there's a sample workout on the Beachbody On Demand screen here, Try Workout. So for someone who has that free membership, they can try some of those out as well. But that's it in a nutshell. I hope that this was helpful for you. And if you're ready to like move on to your next program, ready to commit, if you have questions, ready to recommit, then be sure to reach out, because that's what we're here for, you guys. We love helping. There's no better feeling for me than helping another human being feel good from the inside out. We are so hard on ourselves. And when we can feel good from that inside place, and we have this then like glow about us and this positivity, that the ripple effect of that is huge. So we love what we do. So definitely lean in, definitely reach out to any of your coaches, ask your questions, share. But yeah, I hope this was helpful, and we will schedule another one for the beginning of July. If you have feedback on time, please let me know. I could try and push it back a little bit to a later time, just to see if we can get those people on the Pacific Standard Time in on the call. And if you have questions that you want us to go over in the next one, be sure to send them, and then we will do our best to do so. Okay? Much love to you all. Hope you're having a great June so far. Can you believe it's June?